Ha! Hey everyone, Hassan here. Welcome to the world of Ha. Today I got another Power Rangers review for you, and it is the Legacy White Tigerzord. I am so excited about this, and yeah, oh my goodness, the Legacy line has been fantastic. The roleplay items have been amazing. I mean, look, Legacy Dragon Dagger, great stuff, and I just reviewed Legacy Saba. Oh my goodness, this thing is incredible. And the actual Legacy Megazord items, the Legacy Megazord, Legacy Dragonzord, Legacy Titanus, they've all been fantastic. And so the next one is the Legacy White Tigerzord. So keep it in line with the White Ranger items from Mighty Morphin. And I'm really excited to do this. So I wanted to quickly do sort of an unboxing, and then I'll get into my full review. So let's take a quick look at the actual box up close a little bit. So same style packaging that you'll normally see for all the other Legacy items, the classic, you know, green background and everything, and it looks great. You have your Mighty Morphin Power Rangers logo, Legacy White Tigerzord right there. Really cool. Metallic paint and die-cast parts is what it says there. Morph into Megazord, so obviously you have your Megazord mode right there. But here's the image of the Tigerzord, and it looks great. I'm super excited about this. Half the time, honestly, looking at images of this thing that people have posted, half the time I can't tell if it's like a CGI image or like something straight out of the show, a press image, or the actual toy. Like, I'm actually being serious about that. This thing looks amazing, and it's just, I'm so excited to actually open this up for myself and see it in person. So the side of the box here has got your White Ranger, of course, because this is his Zord. And then over here, it actually shows how it can combine with the Dino Megazord. So the actual one from the show, if you remember, would combine with the Thunder Megazord. Now, there is no Legacy Thunder Megazord at this time. My guess is they will probably release one. I would be very surprised if they don't. But in the meantime, you can combine them with that, or anything else that is ZordBuilder compatible, because this is ZordBuilder, which is awesome. There's also some stats on the White Tigerzord, in case anybody wanted to read those stats. You can pause the video and read that in detail. Then the top of the box just says, you know, White Tigerzord, and says that stuff right there. The bottom just shows UPC and stuff. And then, of course, we have the back of the box right here. So, again, it shows you metallic paint, die-cast parts, shows you the transformation, and there's a little bit of a story there as well, in case anybody wanted to read that. So you can pause the video and read that story if you would like. So, yeah, really cool. So, let's kind of get this open and see what it's like in person. So this is ages 15 plus, because these items, remember, the Legacy line are geared towards more collectors and the adult fans in a way, because of the metal pieces, the high prices. So this thing, at the time of purchase, was $79.99, exclusive to Toys R Us, or online you can get it at a couple other places as well. The price may go up or down depending on when you end up watching this video, but keep that in mind. So these are, you know, kids may like it, but there may be some metal pieces, so it might be only for like older kids that would be able to handle some of that. And yeah, I mean, quality stuff. So you're going to be paying a quality price. All right, so we have the instruction booklet right here, just to give you an idea of how big it is. So just one sheet right there, so I'll take a look at that later. The actual package then has some cardboard. Great, great. You have your little sword right here. So pretty cool. Now this is not like any fancy like metal thing, although it actually is a little shiny, kind of. Actually more than I was expecting when you actually look at it up close. It is a little bendy, but it does feel pretty sturdy though. So yeah, though it is actually a little shiny. Interesting. So there's that weapon right there. And of course the item itself, let's get it out of the box right here. Okay, slide it out of the plastic. All right, pretty cool. Not as super heavy as Legacy Saba, because that thing is crazy heavy. But here it is right out of the box. Let's see if I can just figure out how to flip up the head or something, or not. Alright, I don't want to break this thing. I don't know what I'm doing. But first impression out of the box is it looks pretty cool. Very shiny, and just some nice detail on this thing. So yeah, I'm excited about this. So excuse me. So let's kind of take an up close and detailed look at this, and I'll show you how to transform it and everything as well. So let's do that now. Alright, I got the White Tigerzord out of the packaging, and look at that. I mean, this I believe is just like artwork or something, but it looks like the same. I mean, it's amazing what they did with this toy, and let's kind of take an up-close look at it and see the full details, basically. So, here it is, folks, the White Tigerzord, the Legacy White Tigerzord. I never had the fortune of actually owning any of the Mighty Morphin Megazords when I was a kid. At the time, my parents said, you know, the Megazords were too expensive, so I got like the Rangers and some of the villain toys and all sorts of other stuff, but not the Megazords. And so I'm glad to finally be able to get some of these. And these things look awesome. I'm definitely a big fan of the Legacy White Tigerzord. I was kind of playing around with it, seeing what it could do and what it looked like, and just overall, it was a nice, solid toy. I'm pretty happy with it. I have one or two minor little things, which I'll point out. More with some of the transformations, you know, the way that some of it's done. But the actual item itself, I think, looks great. I mean, just look at that right there. That just looks awesome. The mouth does open as well. You know, if you wanted to have him ready to roar, you can kind of have him down, like, you know, ready to attack. I mean, there's so many different, like, poses that you can kind of do with this thing. Like, have him, you know, however you want, basically. But really, really cool. So let's take a little close look here in terms of detail. Really nice metallic red paint that they used. I mean, it's super shiny and it really stands out. Really nice. The eyes, the inside, the mouth right there, the red piece right there, which is really nice. Even all the red that they use there is actually metallic. Even in there, the red on the shoulder pad right there and on the little circles there, it's all metallic. And there's no stickers on this thing, by the way. It's all paint, which is awesome. So really, really cool. Really nice red that they used. The gold is nice and shiny. Everything on this thing is nice and shiny and really cool looking. So really great. I mean, just looking at it from the front, I mean, all the design, the paint, everything just looks really solid. So I'm very happy with what they did with that. As you can see down here, I mean, this just looks nice. You have the little claw piece here, so this is pretty cool. Pretty cool there. On the side, so again, you have those circles there, this circle. So these are it's all paint. So it's really, really cool stuff. Yeah, I mean, you really don't fully appreciate some of the red and the gold until you see it in person, just how shiny it is. So this shiny gold that you see on here is not the same as on the sword. This is not really so much a gold, but it almost feels like it's like your standard, whatever color it is that you get for a lot of your Power Rangers, like the little mini toys and stuff like that, right? But it's actually a little bit shinier than that, kind of. It feels like there's like a shine to it somehow. Maybe I'm just imagining that, but still. And there's the back right there. So, yeah, there's the bottom right there. And I'll kind of show you some of the stuff more up close when I actually transform it, and you'll get a better look at it. But really cool. So decent size to it. I mean, it looks good, especially like look at that from the front. That's fantastic right there. That is just amazing, amazing work. I'm very impressed with what they did with that there. So the transformation then, we'll do the transformation. It's quite simple to do, which is great. I'm a fan of nice, simple transformations, especially when both the Tiger mode and the Megazord mode both look great. So it's like win-win-win, you know, easy transformation and both modes look great. Sometimes for an easy transformation, the different modes have to kind of be sacrificed of quality or vice versa, but transformation's easy. So first thing you do, you're going to take out the sword tail right there. So I'm going to move that to the side. Then these pieces here on the side, these legs, you just kind of mess with it a little bit and it pulls out. Oh, which by the way, let me mention real quick what's actually diecast metal. So let me put that back real quick. There's not much diecast metal in here. In fact, some of it is actually quite hard to tell. I believe, are the claws? The claws might be diecast metal. They feel like they are right there. Where else is the metal? I mean, really, like what I was trying to show, what reminded me of it is this clip right here, I believe is metal. Oops. But there's not too much else. I think, is this metal? This piece in here might be. There's really not too much metal. So do keep that in mind. If you wanted something like a ton of diecast metal, you're not really going to find that here. So there is some diecast metal, like the box says, but there's not too much else. If I find anything else, I'll point it out. I think these claws here are metal as well, maybe. But yeah, so that's why there's not as much weight to it. There's still some weight to it, but not as much as you might expect. But anyway, so this folds out, and then you just kind of push it in here. There you go, clicks in like that. You can do the same, and clicks in like that. Okay, then this piece here, you're just gonna fold back and fold in, clicks in like that, clicks in like that. Okay, there you have the legs right there. Then for this piece here, you're just gonna fold that down. You're going to basically fold this back and straighten the arms. The other side too. And then you're going to turn these to the side, like so. And then lastly, you're just gonna pop out the head. Dun 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 dun. There you go. I don't know if you could see the head part, so I'll just kind of push that back in. So it was like this, so you just kind of pop it out like that. Boom. And then, of course, you have your little sword right here. So the way the sword works is the hand can actually open up. You don't just stick it in there, but it opens up and it can kind of have a nice grip to it. So you just have them hold it, and then you just kind of close the fingers to hold the sword like that. So there you go. Here is the Legacy Tigerzord in Megazord mode, and it looks awesome. I'm very impressed with what they did here. I mean, just the detail, the quality on this thing is awesome. Again, no stickers. It's all paint. It's nice shiny paint too, and it just looks great. So the sword here, by the way, also has some nice shiny red, and kind of just looking at it up close. So the actual coin right there is nice and shiny, the White Tigerzord. Really nice metallic red paint there too. The legs as well, some nice paint, and you can even feel the little the edges in there. Really cool overall. This piece here, some nice shine to it. Really cool, really cool. Yeah, and the head sculpt too also looks great. Really cool. All in all, yeah, really nice. The back too. I mean, just the back has some nice detail to it, which is great. Really nice. So I'm pretty happy with it. And the nice thing is there's some nice articulation as well. I'm gonna remove the sword here real quick. But the arms can rotate around. They can bend at the elbow about that much. You know, they can twist practically all the way around if it weren't for the claw getting in the way. The hands, you know, of course, can rotate around right here. So really nice arm articulation, which is great. The legs do not move forward or back, but they do bend right here at the knee. So there's slight, you know, articulation there, but that's about it. But still, pretty nice articulation with the arms. I'm definitely happy with what they did there. So pretty cool. Oh, and I forgot this chest piece opens up like that. So yeah, I mean, just great stuff right there. Really, really cool. I'm quite happy with this. So yeah, definitely really neat. So with that being said, I think I'm running out of space on my memory card, so I'm going to delete some space, and then I'll come back, and then I will do some ZordBuilder combinations and comparisons and all that fun stuff. So let's get right to that. Alright, here we are. So these are the 3 Legacy Megazords that have been released, not counting Titanus, because there's no way he could fit in this shot with all these items in front of the camera. So you got your Legacy Megazord, Dragonzord, and Tigerzord right here, and they just all look amazing. Definitely a fantastic line of toys that Bandai has released, so props to you, Bandai. I am very impressed. But as you'll see, he definitely fits right in, and looks great. So I'm definitely very happy with this. Definitely, you know, pretty cool. So in terms of size comparisons, the Dragonzord's a bit shorter just because the way he stands. His legs are kind of crouched down a little, you know, he's kind of rawr, but that doesn't even make sense. But, you know, like a T-Rex is not like the tallest. Well, actually, no, it is kind of big. I don't know what I'm trying to say. But anyways, he's a little bit shorter than the other guys, but he's about the same height as the Legacy Megazord there, in case anybody was wondering. So there's that. So let's kind of move these guys out of the way. I will use the Legacy Megazord in a little bit for some of the actual the combination, but I'm going to try and grab Legacy Titanus right here. This thing is huge. Alright, so Legacy Titanus. So I just wanted to show you. Let's see if the Tigerzord will fit inside. This is a test right here. I've actually not done this yet, so let's find out. Now, this piece in the front is kind of blocking it a little bit, so it's kind of hard to try it. So let me see if I can push this forward a little bit. Okay. And does it fit? The answer is yes, it does. You have to kind of mess with the legs a little bit because you gotta like squeeze the legs in a little bit and then he kind of sits in. But he does fit. And you know, if you wanted him to, you could get him to kind of hold the chain, you know, in his hands right there. Well, that's pretty neat. And yeah, I mean, it actually looks kind of cool. The white color actually blends in very nicely there. So, was this ever done in the show? I don't remember this, but it's been so long since I've seen part of Mighty Morphin. And yeah, I don't remember if this was ever in the show, but if it wasn't, it should be, because look at this. Pretty awesome. The White Tigerzord controlling Titanus. I actually think this looks really cool. The white blends in perfectly, obviously, and just, yeah, just awesome. So, there's a fun little combination that you can do right there if you have Titanus. In fact, I'm almost tempted to display him like this, just because this just looks awesome. I'm not gonna lie, I'm pretty impressed with this. So, all right, cool. So let's take this out of here now. Enough fun with that. It was such a pain to, I had Titanus all set up in my room with the whole combination and everything, and I took him apart for this review. It's going to be such a pain to put it all back together, so now I'm debating if I even want to. I'm like, how should I display him now? All individually or what? I don't know. But anyways, so here it is right here. And let's get to the actual combination now. So the way that this is going to work, this is kind of their own little made-up combination that they did to go with the Dino Megazord. So I'm going to put this back to the side right here so we have it when we need it. But really, you can use this with anything. This is ZordBuilder compatible. So remember, I can, if I wanted to, I can just pop off the arm right there and ZordBuilder port right there. I can switch it with anything else. So this is all ZordBuilder compatible, which is great. So I do love that ZordBuilder functionality. So the way that this is going to work here is, first off, you have the helmet. So you're just going to fold this top part forward like that, and then this piece actually folds upwards. And it clicks like that, so you have the red line showing right there. So there's how that's going to look. Okay. Then, this is the part that I don't like about this transformation. And what you actually have to do is you have to remove a piece. This little piece right here, you have to take out. And I do not like that, because it feels like it's not meant to be removed. But it is. The instructions clearly show it. But it feels like it's not, because it's not like something you just pull out. Like, you have to, like, bend this apart a little bit and then, like, try and squeeze it out of there. And I'm, like, always so afraid I'm going to break something. So after I do this review, I will probably never do this and take this out again, unless I have to for, like, a Thunder Megazord combination down the road or something. But otherwise, I mean, like, I'm very careful with this because I don't want to break anything. But it does not feel like it's designed to be removed, and yet it is. So I'm not a fan of that, Bandai. I wish you would have figured out something different. And in case you get these two mixed up, this one does have an L to let you know that it is for the left foot, so you don't have to worry about like setting them aside and knowing specifically which one goes where. And this one has the R right there to let you know it's for the right foot. So that's what you're supposed to do there. And then I'm basically just going to kind of move the arms forward a little bit, because what you're going to do is you're going to bend this upwards and click it in like that. Okay, just like that. And then these can kind of fold back to the side if you want right there. Then what you're going to do is you're actually going to pull the two sides right here, like the shoulder pads, and it opens up and you see the red line right there, like that. So kind of bulks it out a bit more in a way. And the shoulder pads are actually going to turn down and click like that, so they'll be flat, and you expose these little ZordBuilder ports right there. So that's what happens there. And what you're going to do then is on the Legacy Megazord, the combination they show is just removing the Triceratops and Saber-Tooth Tiger right there. And basically then, why is this not straight? Let me fix it. Interesting. It's like not... Is that supposed to be there? I'm like wondering now. Yeah, it is. Interesting. Huh, maybe I just never noticed that it's not actually straight. Interesting. But basically you take the little ZordBuilder ports right there and you just kind of plop it right in. And there you have that combination, whatever you want to call it, I guess. Yeah. You know, it's okay. I'm not a big fan of this combination. I think it looks very odd. I think this obviously looks tacked on because it really is. It's not meant to be. And so that looks kind of odd. And because of that, it feels so bulky, but the arms don't match that in a way. It just looks a little odd there. So I can see like where this can actually be used in a different combination and look better, but the way it is now, it looks a little odd. Like this part clearly is open for something, like right now the way it is. It just looks a little weird. I don't know. I'm not really feeling this combination here, to be honest. I just think it looks kind of weird. But remember, ZordBuilder compatible, so you can mix and match and do whatever else you want to do, really. So that is one nice thing, that you can kind of make your own little combination if you so desire. But yeah, I mean, that's pretty much it, folks. That is your review of the Legacy White Tigerzord. So I think all in all, you know, aside from the weird little combination, the actual item itself just is fantastic. I think it looks great, it feels great, great quality stuff. The paint is amazing, there's no stickers. The Diecast Metal is kind of lacking, but you know, it doesn't really matter too much because it feels pretty solid, and it's not like this one where there's so much Diecast Metal here and not enough on the legs that it's very wobbly. It's not like that because there's not much Diecast Metal, so it's more evened out, and I do like that there. But both the Tigerzord and the Megazord mode look fantastic, and I'm really happy with the way that those turned out for sure. So yeah, that's that. So thank you all for watching. Hope you guys enjoyed this review, and I will see you guys later. I hope you guys enjoyed my review of the Legacy Tigerzord and the Legacy Saba. Both of these White Ranger items are amazing, and I am so happy with the Legacy line. These are just awesome products. So this may be it right now for the Legacy items, but I'm sure they're going to be releasing a lot more, and I have lots more other Power Rangers reviews. Dino Charge is just really truly getting started, and there's so much on the way, and I'm so excited about all of that. So if you have not already, please subscribe. Lots of reviews on the way. Check out theworldofha.com. It's my new hub for all of my videos, and I'll have new stuff like contests and other fun things on there, so definitely check that out. Like me on Facebook, facebook.com/theworldofha. Again, I'll have specific contests there as well in the future, so definitely check that out. And yeah, thank you all so much for watching. Thank you so much for all the support. These things are amazing, so if you don't have them, go to your local Toys R Us and buy them now. I command you. So go check them out. Thank you for watching, and I will see you guys later. Yeah.